wanted to come on here and address the Senator Jonathan Windyboy situation that is currently happening. We had him at our campaign kickoff event back in February, and it was shortly after that that we found out that he had some sort of sexual abuse allegations against him. I mean, there were things coming at us that potentially he was registered as a sex offender, things like that. But this occurred in February. My biggest question is, why did it take until now for him to be held accountable? Because that was always my biggest issue with him running, was that he was already accused of sexual misconduct, whatever that may be. But at the same time, this is something that I feel should have been addressed, like right as soon as this was made knowledge, this is public knowledge. So why did it take until now for this to happen? We are actually seeing a common theme. We saw another senator or congressman who resigned also due to sexual abuse allegations. We also just had the shooting of Lieutenant Governor Fairfax's wife, Serena Fairfax of Virginia. That occurred today as well, where he fatally shot his wife and then shot himself in their home with their 2 kids still present. This came after he was dealing with his own sexual abuse allegations, as well as his wife was currently working on a divorce. And according to the articles that I read, that they were getting ready to, I believe as of Monday, head to court to start dividing assets. So there is a very common pattern here, and it needs to be addressed. I am tired of politicians, specifically men who are holding an office of position, who repeatedly do these offenses. They are repeat offenders. They are extremely predatory towards women. And quite frankly, enough is enough. I myself have been the victim of multiple accounts of domestic violence, sexual assault, sexual abuse. I have actually gone to jail for defending myself against another person who assaulted me. My favorite line that I was ever told was when I was arrested, that the issue at hand wasn't that he raped me, it's that I gave him a black eye. And that came from a police officer's mouth. And as I've stated as well, I was just recently assaulted in my home in November. And me and 2 of my girlfriends were assaulted. And the police's response to that, and this was here in Great Falls, their response to it was, well, maybe if you hadn't been drinking, then these bad things wouldn't happen to you. We continue to dismiss women. We do not hear them. We do not believe them. And then this is what happens. We need to start holding people more accountable. We need to start holding men more accountable for their actions. And especially, we need to hold our politicians accountable for every action that they make. I am in this fight for many reasons. But a big reason is criminal justice reform, and this is part of criminal justice reform. We need to actually be taking victims more seriously. We need to be hearing them, and we need to be holding people accountable. I will continue to speak on this, and I will continue to fight for this, because we need real actions from real people to holding these people accountable for what they have done. I am glad that accountability is occurring, but there is still a lot of work to be done. So I'm Valinda Holland. I am running for Senate District 11, and I will continue to fight for correct justice in these systems, because we need to start holding people accountable and things need to start happening. Violence against women is an epidemic, and I will continue to speak on that. Until every woman is safe, we must continue to fight on this. So please like, comment, and share. If you have any questions or you want to help out with my campaign in any way, whether it's, donating to the campaign, helping, to do fundraisers, door knocking, hosting a yard sign, anything like that. Every little bit helps. Every little bit counts. You can visit my website at www.valinda4mt.com and reach out to me on there. I will continue to do this fight. I am in it, and I am here to fight for you. Thank you. For leadership that cares.